everyone? It's One Stop Guy. How's everyone all doing today? Hoping everybody is having a great day today. All right, guys, so today I'm going to be doing my 4.5 years neck surgery update. All right, so I did promise you guys that I'm going to do a 4.5 years. I want to do one like every 6 months, so I let you guys know how my journey is going, how I'm doing and all that. So at least you guys know what's going on with me so far. And it's already been 4.5 years, guys, after my neck surgery. Okay, so it's pretty quick. All right, and before I go into more detail today, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, okay, and tap on the notification bell so whenever I upload any new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, guys, so today, like I said, I'm going to be doing my 4.5 year update video. My neck surgery, this is called I did the surgery on the back of my neck, so they call it the posterior decompression, okay, and fusion. That's what I did from C2 to C6. And the reason why I did my surgery was because I had a lot of really bad symptoms. One of them is like numbness on my fingers, tingly, loose sensation, loss of balance when I was walking and stuff like that. I got shocking feelings on both of my shoulders, okay, from top all the way to the bottom. Felt really uncomfortable, and I thought it would go away, but it never did, okay? So, but this video, guys, I'm just going to show you my neck movements, from left to right and up to down to let you guys see how it is. But if you guys want to see the full detail on my surgery, why I did it, more symptoms, all the symptoms and stuff, go watch the my 1 year video, okay? My 1 year neck surgery video. That one is going to give you basically all the details, okay? So go to my 1 year surgery, 1 year update video surgery, and I will leave the link in the description box so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, so today I'm going to show you my movements on my neck, and I'm also going to give you some tips before the surgery. I did not talk about tips before, okay? So I want to talk about some tips before you guys go do the surgery, because I do have some viewers out there asking some of these questions, so I might as well just tell you guys in this video as well. And not only that, just tell you guys some tips, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you my neck movement from left to right and then up and down, okay? So, all right, so this is going toward the left right here. I can go this far, guys. And then to the right, I can go this far, okay? Left, right. All right, so that's left and right. Now we're going to go up and down. Up, down, up, and then down. So pretty much it's kind of the same from, a couple years ago. It's pretty similar and all that. But if you guys don't already know, I did, like I said, it's called the posterior decompression and fusion. And I have 2 titanium rods behind my neck here with 10 screws. Okay, so there's 2 rods, 10 screws. All right, so basically, like I said in this video, I just want to show you guys the movements of my neck. And like I said, it's pretty similar to this previous video 6 months ago. I think it's going to be like that, I don't know, probably for the rest of my life probably. But after surgery, much better. Otherwise, I have a lot of these symptoms that's really uncomfortable. Okay, so like I said, I will leave the link in the description box and in the comment section of my whole journey. But if you guys want to know more, in more detail, I have a very in-depth video at the 1 year mark, okay? That's like more than 30 minutes long. So go watch that one, guys, if you guys want to know what's going on, why I did the surgery, and all that stuff. All right, so that's my movement. I think It's pretty much the same as the other video, but now I want to give you guys some tips. I wrote it down here. I didn't want to forget it. So, okay, so the first tip is before the surgery. Okay, so if you guys are worrying about your hair, because I do have a lot of viewers out there asking if did I cut my hair or when did I cut my hair after surgery or whatnot. What I'm going to recommend you guys is if you guys are able to cut your hair. You know, when I went to the surgery or before the surgery, I actually cut my hair pretty short, like almost bald. Okay, pretty short. So that way, not only it's benefit to you, but also easier for the people that's gonna do your surgery, right? Because they're gonna have to cut that area out, right, of your hair, I guess. So that way they can, you know, do the surgery, the incision. And not only that, it's good for you. So that way, when you're done with the surgery, at least you don't have to cut your hair for a while. You know what I mean? So I cut my hair pretty short. You'll see that, you did see that in the video right at the beginning. I showed that to you. You see how short it was? Very short, okay? So that way it's easier for them to do the surgery, and not only that, it's better for me. I don't have to keep on getting a haircut right after the surgery, because it would be pretty bad, right? Because when you just got out of surgery, you got a lot of, you know, basically very fragile wound there, right? And it's still trying to heal. You don't want people like cutting your hair, right, while it's still trying to heal. So what I did was I cut my hair before the surgery, and then I didn't have to cut my hair for another 6 months. And then at that time, at least it healed up a little bit, you know, so that way if I was to go get a haircut, it doesn't affect it too much, right? And also the good thing about getting your haircut first before the surgery, if you can, okay? I mean, I know people have long hair, they don't want to cut it, but if you can, that's what I would say, cut it first, or at least that spot, so that way not only will you don't have to cut your hair for a couple months, but it doesn't get itchy, okay? Because you know how it is when you when your hair grows longer and it's touching the wound spot or the incision spot, it's gonna make it really itch. So basically, I got pretty itch when my hair started to grow out. You know, it started to grow out like after 3 months, and it started to get really itch. But I kind of hold it into like 6 months, and then I got a haircut because I didn't want, you know, to mess with the wound. So I didn't get a haircut. But yeah, so first tip is, if you can, guys, cut your hair, so that way you don't have to worry about it getting itchy or have to worry about cutting your hair right after, because like I said, you don't want to mess up your wound, okay? All right, the second tip is, if you get this surgery, guys, for me, at least for me, okay, so everything is based on my experience, okay? Everybody's different, so whatever I say is based on my experience. You guys may be different, okay? So number 2 is, if you can, or if you already have, which is good, is you must have to drive. Let's say if you need to drive somewhere, you must drive a car with at least a backup camera, okay? Because after, when you do the surgery, there's no way for you to turn your head all the way over there and then put your hand over the seat, right? It's very hard. Cannot do it. You can, and plus you don't want to bend your neck all the way over there, right? Or turn your neck all the way over there. After the surgery, I couldn't drive for like 2 months, okay? So I know there's somebody asking, when did I drive? Even after 2 months, I was wearing the neck collar, okay, for like 2 months. I didn't drive. I was just walking around. If I needed to go somewhere, I just walk. I didn't drive at all. But once I drove, I must have a car with a backup camera at the minimum, because when you're trying to back up, you can look at the camera right there, you know, the backup camera in your car, and it's easier to get out. And then the second feature that I recommend you having in your car is also on both sides, or at least on the right side of your car, has a camera. It's called the blind spot monitoring system. Okay, so let's say if you were to drive and then you try to turn right, you know, want to change lane, or even the left and the right, right? Blind spot monitoring is on both sides. So let's say you turn right and you cannot turn your head all the way to look, right? So when you turn, at least on the mirror, if there's a car right next to you, it's gonna blink, right? Or it's gonna give you like a warning, you know? If you guys know what I'm talking about, the blind spot monitoring indicator or the option. If you guys have that, that's even better, okay? But the main thing, at a minimum, I would say you must have a backup camera on your car, because there's no way for you to turn your head like this, and put your hand on the seat, the passenger seat, and look all the way over there. There's no way you can do that. And at least for me, I couldn't do that, okay? But you don't want to risk it. You don't want to damage your new surgery, okay? So that's the second tip. Is if you can, drive a car that has a backup camera, or even better, with a blind spot monitoring, so for turning left and right, or like for changing lane. All right, now this is common sense. After surgery, this one is actually after surgery. No lifting, bending, reaching, or carrying, okay? Because you don't want to be bending, because you still have a very, very new surgery, a very new wound, okay? You don't want to be bending or lifting anything hard, heavy, because you might damage it. Reaching, right? Stuff like that. So that's more like after the surgery. Don't do those. Your surgeon will probably tell you that not to do it, but I would just say it in this video as a tip as well. Just don't do those stuff when you just got out of the surgery. You want to wait at least 3 to 6 months later for you to do anything really, really like severe heavy lifting or bending and all that stuff. All right, and then before the surgery, one more here, or two more. Have a good chair, like a reclining chair, okay? Something like the chair that I'm sitting on right now, because after the surgery, you want to sit, because you know how you have a collar, right, on your neck. You don't want to lay down too much. Of course, when you're sleeping, you lay down, right? But try not to lay down too much. So you want to sit straight like this, so nothing is touching the back of your neck, so it heals faster, okay? But once you're sleeping, then of course you gotta lay on it, right? So sometime I would turn this side a few hours, and then a few hours I would turn this side, so it doesn't touch it too much, and then I go back to the middle. But before the surgery, be prepared with a good chair, okay? So that way you can just lean like this, like what I'm doing right now. So that way you don't have to, like I said, damage your new surgery, okay? All right, and then the last one, obviously, if you can, I know some people can't, or some people don't have someone, is to have someone to help you out around the house while you are being recovering, okay? So try to get somebody, help you out with, just in case if something happens to you in the house, help you move around, help you pick up stuff, reach for stuff, or get something for you, or even cook for you, right? So I would say if you can, try to get somebody to help you out as well, okay, because when you're done with the surgery already, you can't think of anything, because you're basically in pain and you're basically injured, right? So it's very hard for you to try to go do things on your own. So it's best to have somebody with you at least a month, okay? I mean, you can be by yourself if you're just sitting down. They don't have to watch you 24/7, but a couple hours here and there, someone helps you out with something like cooking and stuff, so you don't have to like move around too much, All right, so that's it. Just wanted to give you guys my 4.5 year update on my neck surgery. It's called the posterior decompression and fusion, okay? And I got two titanium rods behind my neck with 10 screws. And then once again, I just wanted to let you guys know how my neck movement is in this video. And I'm doing good, much better than before the surgery. But if you guys want to know more in more detail of my surgery, what happened to me, the symptoms, why I had to do the surgery and all that, watch the 1 year video. It's going to show you so many things. I talk about so many things in there. It's a 30-minute long, so go back, and I will leave it in the link in the description box, okay? So that way you guys can click on it and just watch it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Just wanted to do the 4.5 year neck surgery. Let me show you my neck movements one more time. Left, right, left, right, up, down, up, down. All right, guys. If you guys have any questions or comment, leave them down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, okay? And tap on the notification bell so whenever I upload any new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.